This here is from People from October 16th, 2024. Woman claims Sean Diddy Combs R-worded her with remote control after she suggested he had role in Tupac's murder complaint. Now, People's jumping on this. Obviously, the whole media is, but they're generally very negative, so it's going to be interesting to see what they say about Diddy. I don't think I've covered them yet with him. I might have, but this time, let's pay close attention to their narrative. They say he's accused of not safe for work assault in another lawsuit with a woman alleging she got R-worded by Sean Diddy for saying that he was involved in the murder of Tupac. Now here's the thing, it often comes up that we should believe all women or we shouldn't without evidence or this and that. It really depends on the case, on the individual. Now here, although we've got zero evidence for anything, I think the odds are she wouldn't just say that and make it up because she's got nothing to gain from that. In this case, that is a risk for her to say that. Saying someone's involved in murder is really putting yourself out there at risk. Just saying something like, well, this person abused me, they've got a lot of money. All right, I see why it could be considered brave, but we're talking about a murder accusation here. So I would tend to think, although not blindly 100%, but I tend to think the odds were with her being truthful. They said she was not impressed with Combs because she believed he had something to do with the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur. They put that in quotes. Combs allegedly told her she would pay for her comment. The following month, Parham, which is her name, alleges she was at the other defendant's apartment having been asked to help with his cancer medication when Combs showed up with several people, including his chief of staff, Christina Carram, who was named a defendant in the suit and has been named in a previous suit accusing Combs of misconduct. Parham claims that Combs held a knife to her face and allegedly threatened to cut her face, according to the complaint, which also accuses Carram of threatening Parham by telling her she could be shipped anywhere in the world and would never see her family again. That's pretty bad too, and he's got the money to make that happen, I guess. They say People was not able to immediately get comment from anyone. No surprise. They say after Carham and another unidentified defendant left the apartment, Combs violently did the not safe for work deed on her. She said later she went to the Contra Costa Sheriff to report the incident and mentioned Combs' name to no avail, which led her to assume she would not be believed if she used Combs' name. Not only that, he could have those cops, I don't know, on the payroll or something. It just seems like something he might do. I don't say that for many people, but it just seems like he had a lot of things going on in the background, and he was kind of moving a lot of gears himself. They then say Combs' reps declined to comment on his new lawsuit. If they don't have to, I guess why would they? And I must remind people, one of the reasons that I'm giving this odds of him doing it is they say they've got text and video and photos, and we've seen the video of him throwing around his ex-girlfriend, which doesn't prove he did other things, but it's pretty shady. If the day comes where they say, you know what, we don't have that evidence, we don't have text, we don't have photos, we don't have video, we were just saying that, all right, that'll be pointing in his direction. But as of now, I'm betting they have that, because you can't really say you have it if you don't. Because at some point, you're just going to get called out. You're just going to have to say, I don't have it. They say they got a statement from Ariel Mitchell Kidd, the attorney representing the plaintiff, and it said, I was horrified by the allegations my client told me and will work vigorously to see she has justice. And they end it here, reminding people of his freak-offs, which are said to be highly orchestrated sex performances, whatever exactly that means. Also, once again, they mention male people of the night, if you want to put it that way. You don't hear about that much, but here it is. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Doing all things Johnny Depp, following Diddy, pop culture. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.